Sorry about that, Charles. So, as I was rudely interrupted...
You still there? You're still there, aren't you? Yeah. Look at all that fluff you've got. All that fluff. Oh.
Yeah, but I never used to get lies in when I was round there. I used to have to get up. Do you know what time I used to have to get up round there? I used to have to get up about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. Look at the sun up there. I used to have to get up about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it didn't do you any harm, did it? I used to get up at 5:30 every morning.
Yeah, but
Apart from Sunday.
I'm not really an early person, to be frankly honest with you.
Too bloody true,
You know,
Too
I like to
bloody true, you
go
know.
to bed late and get up late. You know. Maybe one day I might, when I get older, I might want to get up at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Oh, you don't do that when you get older, Stephen. Don't get that into your head.
What do you mean you don't get doing that when you're older?
You don't start wanting to get up early when you're getting older.
Well, things change, don't they, when you get
You
old?
want to start stopping in bed when you start getting older, lad. Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, but some people,
This man's bloody running.
some people change, don't they?
You won't bloody change.
Welcome everyone to your sunny
Shut up.
drive time commute to the gym, and the building company is doing pretty well today because some bricks should be going. I know there's some work going on at the building company, so, and we've landed 2 jobs with the advertisement company, so things are going good in the little empire. You know, well, when you've got 2 companies, yeah. The phone company is, I'm not speaking about that at the moment, as you all know.
It's going bust.
Well, no, there's things in the air at the moment that I can't really talk about. But
Top secret.
yeah, top secret, exactly. Now, some politics news, because I know you all love your politics. You know we want the Tories out because Rishi Sunak wants... I mean, if the Conservatives stay in, you can say goodbye to your benefits. You know, and there's not everybody on benefits is diddling the system. There's only the few that are, but you have to look at the statistics. Now, the Department of Work and Pensions released the statistics a couple of years ago, but the mainstream media don't like the statistics that are being released, do they? So they like to make it think that most of the people that are on benefits are diddling the system and can work. Now, don't get me wrong, there are people that can work that are on the system, but it's hard when you get a piece of paper. It's hard to weigh up if they should get it, if they shouldn't get it. You have to be in that seat to kind of know, to kind of pick, to make the decision. And it's difficult. It's not as easy as what you think, you know. But because a lot of mainstream people are brainwashed into thinking, you know, oh, well, this person's diddling the system or not, then, you know, you go do that job. If you think it's simple, you go and do that job. You do it. You sit there with that spreadsheet, and trust me, it's not as simple, because I know people who've done it. I know people who've sat in that seat.
I've sat in that seat.
And I know people who sat in that seat and have done that. And it's difficult because you can't weigh up who needs that money or who doesn't need that money. It's not as simple as what people think. Trust me. So, there's a lot of people who are putting out conspiracies. A lot of them are middle-aged Karens, to tell you the truth.
Middle-aged what?
Middle-aged Karens. Sorry. But,
Who's Karens?
well, that's what they call people who bestir the pot, a lot of them. And, to be honest, they need educating.
I know some nice Karens.
Yes, well, I'm talking about this generation. Now, to talk about people who stir the pot, right? They're the same people who wanted people to wear masks and all the rest of it. They need educating. They do. And I do worry for them.
I see a bloke with a mask on yesterday.
Well, obviously it's nowadays things have gone down a different way, but anyway. And you know, they've got they're not called sick notes anymore, they're called fit notes now. Well, I'm sorry, they're still called sick notes in my eyes. A sick note's a sick note. You see, this political agenda's gone completely woke. It really has. And if the Conservatives stay in, the people who are on benefits, they'll all be on vouchers. They won't have real money. And that's what I've heard. Now, Sunak's promises are as empty as anything else. I mean, everybody that's running up for election is full of empty promises. And you don't know who to vote for anymore. It's not like your nana and granddad's day when you knew to vote for this side and that side. There's no left wing, right wing. Everyone's effing right wing now. Sorry, I'm really annoyed. Sorry. Every time we get onto this subject, I get annoyed.
With this watch, just the seconds as well as the minutes.
Is it a special one?
It's just for the training, so I know what time to leave.
Your first aid, read your first aid box.
Our first aid box.
Yes.
He likes his health and safety.
It's in the B car. So
He likes his health and
there's first aid box.
he likes his health and safety. This one here.
Oh, good. Well, you're right next to it.
I knew you'd pick a seat near, not just the fire extinguisher, but near the first aid box as well. Oh, I could just do with a cigarette.
Across the Mersey rail network. CCTV, including body-worn cameras, is in operation.
With the first aid box, right? I want to hear your ear.
The next stop is Sue's flat.
And I was, he was supposed to be going.
So there you go. Lovely sunny day. Look at the view.
Have you got your money, Thomas? Yeah.
We've had our sandwiches and Mr. Shepherd there is having fish and chips. and that's where they've got it from.
We're in the fresh air chamber.
Yeah.
So you know the tunnel?
Yeah.
What are you generating from your cars? What's coming out of your cars? Pollution, fumes, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, now, we've got to get that out of this tunnel because you can't drive through it. Right, that's right. So upstairs, we haven't been through that because there's too many stairs. There's what we call an exhaust chamber, okay? And what the exhaust chamber does is a big fan and it sucks out all the fumes. And you know this building, great big tall chimney? Goes right up through the chimney and out, okay? This one here, this chamber, is called the fresh air chamber. The reason for that is we've got to get fresh air into the tunnel, okay? So how do we do that? Just hold on to your hat and have a look up and you see some daylight up there?
Yeah.
Right? We're going to get a fan on for you in a few minutes. It's going to start dragging fresh air from high level, okay? Here it is. So you just come this way a little bit.
That's the gearbox.
That's the grey thing's the gearbox. And then you'll see the fan in there, put a light on it now.
The gearbox was made by the John Deere.
David Brown and Son.
David Brown, sorry, who makes tractors.
That's the one. This tunnel was hand built, yeah, by hand. It took 9 years to build. How did they get under the water? They dug through sandstone. Yeah, the fan's starting to move now. It goes it has 8 speeds. This not very often nowadays. Only when it's like standing traffic in the tunnel when it's getting polluted all the time. What rail were we in?
No, what tunnel?
Oh, we're in the Queensway tunnel, the old tunnel.
My question is, do you have to change gear when you're moving the speeds of the van? The fan?
It does it automatically. There's a button upstairs and they press the button and it puts it through the gears. To move it
but
faster.
I mean manually, does it go through like a car?
Yeah, it's like an automatic car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's that doing now? It's pulling fresh air from up there, high up there.
You can feel it.
Coming past, can you feel it?
Yeah.
Coming past us, into the fan, and then gets sent down 120 foot, about 40 metres under the road. Okay? And it goes into a tube, which we might go into a bit later on, and you might feel the fan when we're down there. Then it pops up onto the road and ventilates where all the tunnel is. Now we're only just about underground, aren't we? Not underwater now. Just underground, about 2 levels underground. So can you feel that?
Yeah.
So that's pulling it in now. Okay.
That's coming from the left.
Do they have a fire drill? We have to have practices, yeah? So that's pushing it in and sending it down into the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense?
Yeah.
Right, follow us then. Come on, we'll
So we just stopped building where we've just come out of.
So we're just being
River
shown a
Mersey is that
photo
way.
of
Okay.
where the Kingston
6 lanes
buildings
down
are,
road is
and
behind
where the
us.
Liver
Now
buildings
the river still comes in underneath these buildings today. Okay, and we're going to prove that to you now. Nice, you want to come down here?
Okay.
Fine.
I'll just guide you.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You stand there.
Yep.
Right, what Billy's doing, okay, well we're going to show you in a minute. What Billy's doing now is going to throw this rope with a weight on the end, with nuts on the end, and he's going to throw it through the hole.
Oh, that's all right. That's go through.
Yeah, wait on. But just listen out very carefully, because you might hear the water underneath us. You ready?
Right, you ready?
You hear the water?
Yeah, in the water. Did it?
That's the same thing. But everything you had in there, you'd be in the old dock, so that's why the water's coming in all the time. Yeah, it's water coming from the river. It's coming in all the time. The original banks of the River Mersey were over there.
But behind this wall here, oh, it's damp, that wall.
Yeah, the river's there behind that wall. Yeah, well, you'll have to climb through, but you'll get dirty. Okay, so they're all the arches all the way through.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bit dirty to get through there.
so the river's down there.
I don't think it's fit through there.
Well, they're very dirty. I wouldn't climb
Is
through.
there a view there?
Yeah, yeah. So does everyone want to come and have a look?
Go down and let us see through there.
They're all the arches.
Tunnel.
What happens if you go at 100 miles an hour down here?
We'll get pulled by the police. And also, it's very dangerous. You've got to stay 30 miles an hour. Plus, there's no crash barrier.
Can I not do 100 miles an hour in my Audi?
No. If they hit each other here, it's a 60-mile-an-hour crash. If you're doing 100 miles, it's 200-mile-an-hour crash.
So how far up you said we were from down there?
About 2.5 feet, 3
Right.
a metre.
Because I put my cane down there to measure it, and it feels like we're quite high up.
Oh yeah, we're quite high up.
Yeah,
About 3 feet off the road.
yeah.
There's a bus coming through now. They have to go in the middle lanes because of the curvature on the tunnel. If they're on the outside, they rip all the cladding off.
Is a double decker's not allowed through
Yeah,
here?
it's a double decker that's just gone past.
Oh, right.
Right, we're going to go underneath now. When we built this, it was plenty wide enough. They've got lots of other equipment in the way now.
So they were going to put trams down this part. We're right under the river
Under
now.
the middle 2 lanes, right under the river, the trams are going to go across, yeah.
I'm not sure how far down we are.
Right, we're right at the... if you think about the tunnel is about... We're about 140 feet below the river. So what's that? About 40 metres below the river. So it was cut through sandstone, you see.
Yeah.
When they built it, they had to cut away the sandstone. And then they put cast iron segments in, and that's how
We
the
know
tunnel
well
was
to
built.
build this. It's not...
9 years to build.
What's down for me?
That white box there has got 6,600 volt cables in there between Liverpool and Birmingham.
So don't touch it. Oh, you've blown out your boots.
Otherwise you'll be...
You've blown out your boots so you touch down.
And you've got a gas main running between Liverpool and Birmingham.
Is this where all your landline and stuff is?
Yeah, there's lots of cables here. Just behind you, if you turn around the other way,
Oh,
you might just see the... I'll shine a light. I don't know if you can see that. There's all cables and things here.
You know the train, the underground subway, they...
telephone.
So is it this one, mate?
Yes, telephone. So this is our safety refuge here, look. So if there's an emergency on the road deck up above, you come down here and go into one of these safety refuges.
Yeah, is that one?
Yeah, but
Do you get
you wouldn't come
inspections
this way.
here?
This is the way we take
Do
you
you get
out.
inspections
There's
here?
another door
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
other side. Come on, we'll show you.
I'll
Like.
show you. We'll go into the safety.
We are in the safety refuge. The door over there, that brings you down the ramp and into here. This is...
Yes.
So, you know when you're in the car out in the tunnel, is there a sign? Are these signposted things?
That's a very good question. Basically, there's like big green box structures on the side of the road there. They would all start flashing. Okay, with lights that point you into the door. And also there's a loudspeaker system.
Yep.
Okay, that will alert you to get out of your vehicle and make your way down here.
So is there a button in the tunnel that you press?
Is there a button?
Yeah, so when you, say if you're stuck in the middle of the tunnel,
Yeah.
how do you...
Put your hazards on.
Oh, you put your hazards on?
Yeah. The tunnel police will see you on the CCTV.
Right. Because say if you're stuck in the middle of the tunnel, don't forget it's a very long tunnel. Yeah, so...
That's why they needed the safety refuges in the middle. These safety refuges are only under the river section of the tunnel.
Yeah. So you put your hazards on and do you sound your horn or?
No, there's lots and lots of CCTV cameras in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And they'll see you stopped. They'll see your hazards.
Yeah,
Police will come along and help you. Stay in your car nowadays.
Yeah. Wow. I just wondered, I was just very intrigued because someone was asking me like, you know, what would you do if you broke down in the tunnel? And I was like, I don't know, you wouldn't get out your car. Like, you know.
No, you just stay in your car, they'll still fine. The only reason you'd get out of your car is if there was a fire and you get all sorts of information coming up on loudspeakers.
Yeah.
You can even break into your car radio to say if there's a fire, please evacuate. And if you were told that, you'd come into this area here.
Wow.
Right.
And basically, it looks like a sports changing room. That's all it is.
Like me on a Wednesday.
That's all it is.
Right, where'd you go?
I'm not going to strip off, don't worry.